Hi guys, we're back from the event, but the dude, even though he got to come and attend for a little bit because everyone wanted to see him, he's just overly needy. All right, I'm taking my glasses off. I've been working on a video. Okay, I showed my honest struggle with executive functioning, which is getting ready to go out anywhere. Doesn't matter to him. Now he doesn't want me. Thank goodness I'm free. Oh, I don't have to share my pillow with anyone. Now I just have to work on getting Sir out of the bed so I can have a whole bed. Starfish. Anyway, I just met some lovely people. I had a lovely time. In fact, it was rather philosophical, cathartic, moving. Yeah. You know what? I am just an autistic that I know a lot of people might think she's antisocial. Because yeah, there's a lot of people I don't really just want to vibe around. And it's not a hate thing. It's not a dislike thing. I'm not judgy like people expect me to be, but I'm not. So basically, the problem with that is people don't realize I love diversity of human beings. I love it. And the people I spoke to today was like a nice diversity. And you know what it's like, autistics. It's hard, okay? We all, if we can, we go, no, I'd rather do my special interest. I hang out with my animals, thanks. Thanks for the invite, but nah. But you go and then you have a good time, right? And having a mum that's a fashion designer, I wore nice clothes. And people go, oh, that's lovely. And I go, oh, thank you. I look like one of you now, do I? Good. Tick. And you saw that video of the struggle to look like just someone else, just another person. Okay, I succeeded pretty well, didn't I? And I also succeeded in conversation as an autistic. So I did really well. So there was a broad range of people and it was magical. Had a great time. It was just chit chat, really chill. Love people like that. I love people that just talk about nothing, but it's not really nothing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's life, hey. Life is just a bunch of good moments. That's all it is. Experiences. Oh, jeez. I just so want more experiences. So, anyway, the 3 Beasts, which is the performance that was a rehearsal that was meant to go on. Look, sick. That's good that everyone was notified, but we all still got together anyway without the performers because they've got to rest their... If you're a singer, guys, that's why with my oxygen I can't sing as well anymore because low oxygen. You have to do breath work when you learn to sing. So you've actually got to have good oxygen, even better than the norm. It does help anyway. Some can do it well, but you know what I mean. So one's got a close contact to COVID, so very grateful that that was announced and it didn't go ahead. I mean, I would have been notified anyway, but however, I have done all the echinacea, vitamin C, back to ban, up in my nose. And said, so sorry, I can't shake hands, neutropenic, sorry. But I met some lovely people of all different age groups, mostly older than me, of course. I'm one of those typical autistics that acceptance isn't easy to come by. But I was accepted by these people, and we had lots of chats about from... you know, our grandmothers making jam to, you know, wanting self-sufficient homes being built rather than damaging the earth and the insects as well as the animals, not just the animals, but the insects. Anyway, it was just great conversation and about life. One sir has Alzheimer's at the beginning, obviously. And I said how only a few years ago I can sort of relate to the shock of a diagnosis of, hey, 25 years are cut off your life now. Oh, shit, thanks. What do I do? You don't get guided, guys. There is no... The doctors stay as doctors do. No support, no... Do you want to talk about it? No, no. It's just, yeah, there you go. And of course, when you're already elderly, I'm not going to say that it's easy for them, because it's probably not. That's probably a lie too. So let's not say that. But for me, being middle-aged, I was like, what? Like, say that again? So yeah, we had a very philosophical talk, me and the Alzheimer's sir, and I really appreciated it. Actually makes me want to cry. But guys, life is about just the experiences of meeting people, exploring places. We talked about the hills. A lot of us, obviously, Perth people, but I just said how much I loved, as a kid to an adult, running around the up top of the hills, hanging around in Kalamunda. We had friends in Kalamunda. We used to go every school holidays for a period of time there. And I was like, I love that place. I love John Forest National Park. It's beautiful just to talk about things like that, right? So anyway. And then he mentioned salability, and I was like, ooh, maybe. Keep that in my mind. So anyway, he does it, and I said, well, you know what? I'll keep that in my mind. Thank you for letting me know. I'm very much Dora the Explorer. I am. I'm overly keen about everything. Everything's interesting to me. I'd love to go on a group camping trip. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I love getting dirty. Like, don't be rude now, okay? Don't. This is an A grade channel, not a B grade channel. But no, I love camping, and the more people, the merrier, because it's so much fun. So much fun. Nanga Mill in Perth is the best place to camp. Except since the trees keep falling because they've cut back on staff, like park rangers, I'm paranoid. It's the OCD. I'm like, but what if a tree falls on us? Squash. In the swag. We have a double swag. And what if you snore? And I'm like, this is fucking annoying. You're snoring. Stop it. Poke, poke. And then vice versa, it could happen. I sometimes snore. He says every night. I don't know. I've got a Sammy 3 camera. I could check, I guess, if I wanted to, but I can snore. I have been given evidence to say I can snore. Doesn't mean I do every night. Because the Sammy 3 camera, when we've had to check for certain possible seizures, I've heard nothing. So that sir is exaggerating. Because I listen and I'm like, I'm watching me move and I'm watching me sleep, and I'm like, I can't hear anything snoring except for you. Shh. He's at Bunnings. He's just popped to Bunnings. I know. We're living on the edge. I'm home alone again. Got to get used to this now. But basically, he's gone to Bunnings to get a pot. Oh, he's back. Look at him, Max is here. Can you see it? Max is... Bless you. Max is back. Max is back. Max is back. Max is back. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hi, I'm back. Oh, put your head on the pillow. Oh, that's a good boy. So basically, yeah, he's gone to get another sample pot. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to sit? Which is comfortable? He's not sure. Ugh. He tries to sit on me, but I'm not a wide person. So it's like he kind of falls off me. He gets kind of frustrated. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not Dad. Dad's got a pillow. Very comfortable. When my neck wasn't CCI'd. Anyway, so basically he's going to get another sample pot. That's what we're painting our kitchen bench with. Our centre bench, you know, our DIY centre bench. I'm very proud of it. It's so cheap. So it's going to be so functional. It's going to make life, daily living so much easier in the kitchen. And also on the top, I get to do some resin art. I get to paint the top. I just have to research what I'm going to do. There are so many options and don't know which one to pick. Because once you pick it, it's kind of permanent. Well, not really. Nothing's ever really permanent, is it? You can always sand things back and redo. Really, to be quite honest. Guys, that's the good thing about resin as well. Compared to painting maybe. But painting you can sand back as well. But even with resin, you can sand back and redo a different colour design. I mean, there's certain things maybe you can't do. But yeah, you try pick from the beginning what you actually really, really want. And I want just white, really. Not much on it except for a shine and a good surface to work on and to wipe off things so they don't stain the wood, white wood. They kind of blend into the benches, so it looks like it's meant to be there. But it's a super functional thing. And these sample pots are so cheap, okay? It's like $12 for 500 mils. I don't know if you know the price of paint, but it's ridiculous. It's high. It's like, whoa. It's expensive. So I'm assuming this is maybe because we haven't put a colour in it too, because it's like, well, I wanted white and the white's perfect in the sample, so I've got white. I don't need to put any paint in and put it in the mixing machine. I don't have to pay any more. It was funny actually, because he did choose a sample to mix it with the sample pot, and she said, well, it's the same colour. He goes, okay. Anyway, so that's finishing off still. It's a long project, but do I expect anything different? No, I don't, because when you do things cheap, it's hard work, right? That's what's behind anything cheap, whether you're cooking a cheap dish. It always is more effort, but it's worth it, okay? It's worth it. So always think of cheap ways, and I'll always share them, because life on a pension, guys, that's one thing that I really want to help people realize, it is you can make a beautiful environment for yourself on an absolute budget. What are you doing, Bobby? Please don't, okay? You're falling off me and getting back on me and falling off me. It's rather annoying. Make biscuits on the blanket, exactly. Oh, it's funny when Mummy does it, but when you do it, it's normal. He's looking at me like, because I'm doing this. That's not what you do. You're a human. I won't do it. It's a cat thing. I'm fidgeting with my hair. It's OCD, I think. Oh, my back. I've been sitting up for a long time and I'm in a lot of pain. The price you pay for social time. I got to wear, because I thought a pianist was going to be there, and because one of my nanas was a beautiful pianist. That sounds like something else, doesn't it? Right, Tourette's, just shut up, okay? Don't. Oh, if you could read my mind, you'd be laughing. Right. My nana was, and I thought she loved to play piano, and she was beautiful at it, and she loved purple. So I put on my purple. I have all the different colour ruby rings. They're all $3 from Shein, but I have every colour. And I decided to wear her favourite colour, purple. So I wore her favourite colour, purple. But, of course, when everyone's better and healthy again, the rehearsal, we are the test people for the rehearsal. I am a performing arts person, but I'm not allowed to criticise. I wouldn't anyway. I'm not that kind of person. I'd be shocking. If someone said to me, you should be an examiner, I'd go, please don't. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Like, no. Because in my eyes, guys, this is the hard thing I found as a child as an autistic dancer. Why do you have to do it that way? That's one way to do it. Why? Why when it's not much different from that way? Why is it so exact? And it really, take you guys up a little bit. It really got me, guys. As an autistic little girl, I was like, why is bending, doing, first position for ballet and second position? Why is it that you're saying that my body's like that much out, sticking out? Like, does it really matter? Anyway, it does. Majorly. I had no clue. I was so naive. And anyway, then it got to the age group, you get to a certain age and they go, right, biology, you are a tapper, acrobat, good performer, but ballet is not your thing. Sorry, sweetie. And you stand there and you're like, since I was 3 years old, I have been working my butt off in calisthenics. And then I went into dancing. I've watched my nana. This is inappropriate. What do you mean that you decide what I'm going to do? I want to be a ballerina. Got over it very quickly. Realised that, yeah, as you get older in dance schools, like all of us girls will be like, oh, ballet class. You still do it because it's technique. It's good. It's like playing like guitar and doing classic guitar and singing classic country songs. To learn to sing, start country songs. We start, okay? Start with classics and build your voice from there. But basically, yeah, all of us girls are like, oh, it's ballet class. Oh, there's some ballet moves in it. Oh, crap. But yeah, most of the time, luckily, as I got to my best dance teacher, not saying that any others are that bad, but no, one of them could be, I reckon. She used to be a stripper. Anyway. But my favourite teacher that I had for the most of my dance career was Jan Delinsky, who was a most beautiful lady and was known to my dad's family, which was nice. And anyway, she was just a really awesome teacher. She was a teacher that she didn't sit there and go, right, I want you to do this type of turn, this move, that move. She would be doing it right in front of you, and that doesn't sound the right way to say it, does it? My brain's broken. There's no hope for me. So basically, yeah, like she was up there dancing, going, right, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. She wasn't sitting on her butt going with a stupid stick, okay? Yeah, they used to have sticks. Smack you on the butt, smack you on the back, smack you on your head. Not hard. I'm talking like, what's that thing? What's that part of your body doing? It's like, breathing. Stop breathing. Okay. Go against the wall. Suck your stomach in. I've got to sway back. That's what makes me a good acrobat too. It's like I used to be able to bend in half. Some parents would be like, I sometimes think you're going to break. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. They're like, yeah, looks like you're going to break. Anyway, another time Forest Chase, I nearly fell off the stage. That was scary. That's what acrobats can do when you're doing it on a stage where there's a big drop. Oh, I remember when I was like with Denise. She was Imperial RAD, like strict. That's the English version. My goodness, we had a concert rehearsal, the dress rehearsal. And it's Michael Jackson, Billie Jean tap. Black, and we had red skirts and black leotards. Anyway, we're all like tapping onto the stage, and we're all going around in circles and going close to the stage. Had a drop, okay, and there was no lights to kind of like, sometimes the lights help if they're placed on the front of it, but this one didn't have it. There was no lights at the front. That obviously would have been put in place for the concert though. But this was the dress rehearsal. So one of the little girls, we were, what was I, probably 7. She just went down. I was like, I looked towards the teacher. I was like, oh. So she was like, all right, girls, everyone back. So we're all going back to the back of the stage. And like, I thought she was dead. I was so young and so immature. I was like, oh, we're all in distress. Some of us little girls are crying. The teachers and mainly the mums that were all doing the fuss thing, side stage, up the stairs, getting us up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs, whatever. You know, the side managers, which are all the mums. We're like, it's okay, she's fine. I think it's probably more of an ego. Ouch. Yes, but poor girl. Sad, isn't it? Anyway, my first concert, I was 3. I ran off stage. Those calisthenic sticks are so big. You've probably seen them. I don't know, those big ones. They measure them based on from here to your middle finger. Yep, that one, basically, right? Stretched out to there. And that's how your rod is supposed to be. And so I remember my rod being tiny because I was tiny. I had growing problems as part of 22Q. And I remember, because my nana is a dance teacher, qualified, imperial syllabus, and very talented tapper, dancer, acrobat too, probably a lost and lost. And I saw her in the, in the distance at the concert. I was like, and ran off stage. And the teacher was like, if at any time you want to go back on and continue, you can. I didn't go back on. But anyway, I was there for half a dance maybe. That was the only time I ever ran off stage. The only time I ever made a mistake, except for Smooth Criminal. The hat thing. But I have a reason. I now have a reason. Oh my God, dance teacher, fuck you. Sorry, if people don't like swearing, I do apologise. But, okay, I have microcephaly. And there was no elastic on these hats because we had to use them like Michael Jackson did. Okay? And we're leaning forward. We come back and we had to do some kind of, we pulled a hat in front of us and then we had to flip it kind of in a fancy way and put it back on. Well, I flipped it, all went well until it didn't went well. It didn't go on my head, it went down on the ground. So I picked it up, put it back on my head, smooth, like Smooth Criminal, huh? Smooth. So, that's what you're taught to do, is just don't make a big deal, just get on with it. And I was like starting to hyperventilate. I'm like, I've never made a mistake. And I don't know if you've seen Dance Mums, but Maddie Ziegler has a meltdown. Not a meltdown, actually, a panic attack. And that was me. I got off stage after that dance. And I was like, I said, I'm going to get in trouble. And guys, I'm not talking like just a bit of anxiety. I was scared. Teachers, not all of them, but this teacher, she scared me when she was serious about things. And she was, if I see one of those hats drop, that was always her thing. It's like telethon. We're about to literally go on to, we've got the cameramen all around us. We're about to literally go on. It's really stupid because you've got the audience on that side and the bench of people that are on the TV on that side of the panel. And you're looking at, like, all of the people that do the makeup and all that. It's like, this is stupid. My audience is over there, not in front of me. And I've got cameramen zooming in on motorbikes that are in the air. And I'm like, get out of my way. Get out of my face, dude. But anyway, she's like, I don't see you smiling on camera. I get on stage, and of course, even though it's telethon, the light's still dimmed a bit. It's like, oh, I can't make a mistake. This is live TV. I was so scared. I didn't make a mistake, but anyway. Yes, it was only the hat one that I made a mistake, so. She just said, what happened with the hat? I said, no idea. That was the end of it. But that was when she was being probably nice to me, because I got most improved, senior of the year, and the perpetual trophy. So a little bit of an overachiever that year. I worked hard though. It's my special interest dancing, it was, and I worked hard. It was my life. You know, I would dance through the house. I would dance in the kitchen. You know, I would get something out the fridge and my back leg would flick up into the air and everyone in the family would be like, what the hell are you doing, idiot? Dancing. Okay. You know, your brother going, you retard. You're an idiot. So that's getting a bit old. Just sibling rivalry, you know, trying to insult each other. It's, you know, like, you know, my name's Dyan. What's, I mean, I shouldn't say it about myself, but okay, I'll say my brother's name. It's not going to hurt, is it? Like, my name's Evan. What's your disability? Isn't that terrible what we used to say? Yeah, that's the kind of things we used to say to each other. Shocking. But guys, that's X-Gen. You had to have thick skin. But yes. Sounds like Sir is home. Sounds like it is time to say goodbye. What else did you get?
I went to Woolworths as well as the paint.
Whoa, he went to Woolworths as well as the paint.
That was a good excuse. I had to get some sugar.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had to get sugar.
British paint, great choice. You've got this.
British paints, sure can.
Boom, boom.
I did it! That's so cool. It's getting darker and darker, isn't it, guys? Have you noticed that? This pink is giving a bit of a tint of like, ooh, it's a bit romantic in here, isn't it? Oh, the lighting is like, I'm just being stupid. Romance. What's that? What's romance? And Max is happy lying on my table. I don't even know. I've been struggling to finish my food. My appetite is all over the place. Look, my heart. It's being weird. It's all over the shop. I need intervention. It needs further investigation. I've had a very numb this is my right side. Yeah, right leg has been extremely numb in the thigh. Like when you scratch it, it's not like it's yours. Oh. And a bit numb in my right arm. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, my doctor's pissed, wants me in hospital. The hospital hasn't caught up quick enough with the meetings. So it's not a good situation. However, like the ED doctor said, just chest pains, come back. Chest pains that just, you know, as in like bad, come back. But yeah, my heart rate is all over the shop. I could be 140 beats, or I could be under 50. Both are met calls. Can't break the cycle of it. I need more than what I'm doing. Like, I'm taking the medicine that the ED gave me, but obviously there needs to be something else done. So anyway, it's been a weekend. So tomorrow's a Monday. I'm sure there'll be lots of communication going all around medical. Yeah. Sucks to be me sometimes, but I'm alive. I'm here. Yeah. Each day is a gift, guys. A gift. Don't waste it, okay? So tomorrow I will probably be doing, actually, because of these changes to my dining table, sacrificing 2 beautiful chairs, if ever I have a tea party, there's this love heart mold that's very thick. I'm going to make a love heart, and it's going to have dried fake, well, they're not, don't need to say dried, do if they're fake. They're fake flowers. They're going to be smushed into there. Hopefully very minimal air bubbles. And that's going to be a centerpiece for whenever I don't know, feel like putting it out there as a centerpiece. It's just a beautiful mold. And as soon as I bought the wrong resin, deep pour, need to do some deep pouring. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some deep pouring and do some projects. I've got lots of projects to do, and then lots of resting to do. That's the bit I don't like. I'm too young for that. But anyway, I don't have a choice. And the children's space wheelchair is like, there's all sorts of dramas, you know. They're just messing my NDIS around so badly. I'm so tired of life being confusing as an autistic. I really am. I'm really, really struggling. It's not always a good thing being autistic, guys. Like, I know, and I always will, praise all of you who are autistic, and just everything that you do is amazing because it's harder. But I do want to validate that sometimes it's a curse. Sometimes it's really horrible. And all I can hope is that for the next generations, you guys have a better autistic experience. That's all I can wish for, because I know my journey hasn't been getting easy with autism acceptance for my generation. But the struggle is real. So any of you out there autistically struggling over anything, young to old, whatever, it doesn't matter. The struggle is real. And but don't give up. There's always a way around it. We're just not in a world that was built for us. We haven't got the others coming to us and our level yet, but it will happen. And I do believe that. I do believe that the two worlds will collide and come together well, because we have to. There's no choice. It's all out now. It's all, everyone knows about it now. So I just don't know which generation's going to get the best of that, but one of you are. But I just wanted to say that, yeah, my autism is making my life experience a little rocky, to be honest. And sometimes it just makes me sad, because I do my absolute best. I work so hard, and maybe that's the problem. So I'm too good at coming across not autistic. I love you guys. And Indigo, I'm going to give you a second shout out.
I was just about to say that.
Because, like, I just feel, you know, it took so long, because it's not because you're not important. I have been so stressed, and when I get stressed, with my OCD that also wants to just come and have a bit of fun with that stress. It's really rather annoying. I can't think straight. Every plan I had goes out the window. My head goes into a spin. My executive function goes offline completely. I mean, you didn't see everything about the dressing experience and the getting out of the bath experience. Sir's head was spinning. It's like, what is wrong with you? You know, I'm in the bath. It's like, what do I need to wash first? Which order do I do this? I've got to brush my teeth. I've got to... It was all very difficult. 2 hours to get myself ready. But I did it. And I got compliments. Isn't that nice? Anyway, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whenever you're watching this. You all rock. And the care and concern that you guys have shown has touched my heart. I thank you. Because I do feel very isolated and invisible. And I just want to thank you for seeing me. And I'm trying to be here for you guys. And the kind things that you guys have been saying since I've had a bit of a rocky bump with my heart, I thank you. Okay? Because I know I'm the same with my YouTubers that I watch. You know, I don't comment often, but when I do, it's because I really mean something from the heart. So I see that in you guys, and I just thank you for that sincerity, because I kind of need it right now. I've kind of had a rocky time, and head has been spinning about what life's all about sometimes with this autism and how to socialize and how to do things. It's really rough. You guys understand who are autistic. You get it. It's just a never-ending, I don't get it experience. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully, and maybe with the resin thing that I'm doing, and I'm doing Safe I'm Well, I'll video it. And you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm a little bit nervous about it though. I feel rusty. It's been months. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.